Mama starting free FC Barcelona.
Okay.
Idea about is so unique and special about top teams, already made teams, established teams near everything. Baby, I almost source of success, no. Yeah, almost fast source in Diagro. For example, Real Madrid's success is always getting top galaxy of stars, Galacticos in their team. All the time, they always make sure say balance books in years and on the transfer market. No, they don't have issues in terms of financial fair play. Again, Bayern Munich believe say someone good attackers, their team is very good to go. All the time, managing to bring top stars in attack, no, they don't joke with that kind of element, no. Now Barcelona so success, no, I believe in say bring La Masia products and make sure say over rely on Barca template, no, to get success. All the time, these top teams, no, don't joke with the source of almost success, no. Now since Hans Flick by Barca, no, one special no here say Barca template did there, you can never change it. Bringing players on La Masia and making sure say the style of player Barca enjoy from several years, you are not going to change it. Into Hans Flick by the first no here say maintaining Barca possession, and making sure so that a dear friend said directness and I said verticality to Barca game, no. You can say directness, first, no. Barca wasting more time passing the ball around. But Hans Flick by no making sure say on taking the possession game out. But on the idea friend said directness, young for verticality and add to a game, no. Now listen, Hans Flick here side in the way, no. A sharpened Barca attacking Ted, no. Into so checking last season in 174 goals, we share out of 60 games. It tells us in our competitions, no. Hans Flick improved Barca attack, no, very well by adding what we call verticality in their game. Now, so checking the ongoing preseason for Barca now. One thing clearly say the attacking sequence is not going to change. Out of 3 games, Barca has 15 goals. You may say these are not top profile games, but the fact of the matter is, and the underlying word near the rate at which a Barca attack no goals no. But idea about what cost the Barca last season was the rate at which conceded goals. Say can Barca improve upon their defensive mechanisms now? But I can tell you on confident base, right now Barca conceded goals last season, no. Things are not going to change too much going to next season. Based on preseason evidence on my show, no, Barca rate of conceding goals, no, is not going to improve. The reason is and because they're not having top class goalkeepers, they've added one Garcia. Saying that's all a good goalkeeper. But the reason why Barca defensive, weakness, no, improve the Brebenia servicing. The kind of defensive line at Barca, airborne. Now, in football, you have 3 defensive mechanisms. Now, those mechanisms, no, you have high block as a defensive mechanism. You have mid block as defensive mechanism. And you have low block as defensive mechanism. Now, so check a picture with Joan. The more your defense is low, the lower the risk. The more you get a mid block, you get a balanced risk. Then again, the more your lines are higher, no, the higher the risk. Now, in the modern game, idea about a certain defensive mechanism power coaches will use so at the high defensive line. Listen, high line another format of defending a coaches no use to into Ange he never relent on high defensive line. And the reason is you can defend very well and attack very well. So here. But listen, the consequences of playing high line, no, yeah, coaches that are bright to contain. Nah, among all those 3 defensive lines, no, so we a goalkeeper under any of those, there are some rules I also use to send a player with must safe in the game. Now we say we're low block. So we a goalkeeper and the low block team. And they also improve upon a organization skills. Because all the time defenders no within the 18-yard box. Quite organize home and making sure say be ready for long balls, no, you must improve. And then again, so we a goalkeeper and a mid blocker. And they also improve upon I have organized a backline to contain the wide area because in terms of mid block there, all limited passing lanes in the middle area. into how be first combine and I say a conduct to a back line to make sure say they can handle wide areas, a one crucial thing every goalkeeper under mid block must have. Now, so we are goalkeeper under high blocker. High block near say over static unlimited opponent no opponent and half. Now the only thing as a goalkeeper also say you must anticipate through balls in high block because so they can use long balls or through balls to find a way to attack. But listen, so ball under a high defensive line. Goalkeeper, listen, the duties you must bear playing in high line of listen also. Now check it line with listen. So we'll go but the first thing you must be active in terms of athleticism. You must give total concentration through an interminute. And then again, you must be able to sweep and sweep very well. Nah, that's a template pa and dance flick. It's a high line way. Or more high line from it is hyper high line. It's me to extend say goalkeeper gap need to make them baby. Nah, so check it Barcelona last season. In every moment, now Barca defensive line no 34.7 meters. In terms of how center backs need to be moving away from the goalkeeper area. In details, you say, yeah, gap, a better pass at your baby. Nah, based on this one, last season, she's making sure, say, in every game, listen, obey engaging about 3.7 high line action per game. And then again, distance ultimately cover 25.1. In details, you say, last season, no, she's making sure to cover more distance the goalkeeper to make sure say pass highline into reality. Now listen, they have brought a different goalkeeper that they are relying on him. Say next season he will be the main number one for Barcelona. But listen, the funny thing here say, so check it baby. One guy say free banner. Listen, the only line they keep say be a Yambo highline. Listen, they were the fourth teamer automobile low block pa. In their senior goalkeeper, that's a man for goalkeeper. He is coming from a low block team into a high line team. Now, so check it. Espanyol, listen, Omulina, 22.6 against 33.7. It tells you a gap we need them pint. Also, more of the worker to keep make sure say obey sweep Barca lines no. But during the preseason, listen, I dare you say whenever Barca backline move ya, na point na kapono. In the boy need through ball be a trigger na expose our brand and we are there about so improve and why improve ya. Listen, a better and Barca are going to concede goals like they did last season. In I believe say maybe they may not rely on chasing again, but one guy also improve more upon his sweeping abilities because coming from a 22.6 line to 37, they also improve so very well. Say a we people Barca team no at solid, but I think say if he Chesney struggle to adapt. It's not going to be one season. It may take you 2-3 seasons before you can adapt to that Highland Barca system, no, to make sure you make my function. But next season, don't expect any improvement in Barca defense because in preseason, no, the goalkeeper is still struggling to keep high line in terms of organizing the back line within that gap. Now, listen. Away from that, there is a saying, say, if you cannot beat them, you have to join them. Fantastic. Now, Pep Guardiola is regarded as not only a great coach in La Liga or the German Bundesliga or the Premier League, but one of the greatest coaches the football have seen. Nah, Pep still England, no. Also, the biggest nightmare was Jurgen Klopp. Now, listen, we will say, and Jurgen Klopp is so special. Emma Pep is true, sir. Now, the only thing now, it created that fear factor in Jurgen Klopp, who Pep is true. Hey, the style of footballer, Klopp, a boy will be listen. Pep Guardiola was so high pressing, was so counter-attacking situations. Nah, so check it last season, so after say Klopp faded out, had sort by no one place be. But Klopp and I said Pep believe say I was me improving my team no very well to extent say that high pressing game no I can also learn something from it. But so check it last season. Team Barco considering more goals against counter-attack Pep Guardiola team at the first. And he tells you say he cannot defend against counter-attacking teams. And then again, on one case, so to me you see counter-attack and I say press, no, it wasn't solid. And so check here, the next night I say Pep Guardiola, the rate and the tempo is slow. Pep team last season, like what we call the fast tempo. In the check tempo graph, we say Pep Guardiola tempo and building up from me ideally a good. But we say all repeat that day in the water. Teams are going to capitalize on that. Now Pep say, in order to make sure say avoid conceding goals against counter-attacking teams, and then again making sure that add some agency, some directness, some verticality into the game. No, of our Pep liners as an assistant. Now listen, or a typical